A popular sports card store was robbed the other night in San Antonio. Sports Card Plus, who was the recipient in 2015 of a $75,000 Panini America store makeover. Well, at 4 a.m. the other night, they were burglarized. And here's a local news clip about the robbery.
San Antonio police try to track down a group of criminals who appear to be into collectibles. They broke into a Northside business overnight and stole thousands of dollars worth of collectible football and basketball cards.
Katrina Weber is live in the 2200 block of Lock Hill Selma near Northwest Military. And Katrina, you mentioned the crooks also left behind quite a mess.
Well, they sure did. For starters, the glass from the front door, that was shattered and just left here inside and outside of the business. They also went through the actual business and took items, taking things off the shelves. Let me give you a look at the video from a little bit earlier this morning. This break-in happened just after 4 o'clock this morning. San Antonio police arrived very quickly, but not quickly enough to catch the people who broke into this business, Sports Cards Plus. Police say that they did see surveillance video showing 4 people dressed all in black going into the business with trash bags in their hands and then taking items from the shelves, shoving them into those bags and getting out. They got into a U-Haul truck and then drove away. The owner told us that he is still taking inventory, but from what he can see, they did take boxes full of those collectible cards, mostly football and NBA cards, as well as some other high-end collectibles. Now, the owner says that that stuff is worth thousands of dollars. It's not the kind of thing that you would see on sale at a flea market. It's something more that he expects they will be trying to sell on the internet because of the high value of the items that were taken. And that owner says that he is prepared to offer a reward of thousands of dollars to try to find out who is behind this break-in. He says he's owned this business for 30 years, and this has happened several times before, but it seems that this is the most costly for him. Reporting live on the north side, Katrina Weber, KSAT 12 News.
Couple things about this. First of all, it's very unfortunate that this happened to this person, to this business, to this community. Second of all, it's actually not surprising at all that it happened. If you open a sports card store, you're going to get robbed, whether it be at 4 a.m. or while you're there in person, you're going to get robbed. I have personal experience with this. When my brother and I had our hobby shop, it got robbed on Thanksgiving night. That's right. So on Black Friday, we had to come into a broken window, broken glass, and stolen merchandise and having to deal with that. I remember back when we worked at a hobby shop back in our high school days, when we weren't there, the owner got robbed at gunpoint and got held in the back while the guy looted a bunch of stuff and jerseys out of the card store. So this is going to happen. This business doesn't look like it was very well fortified. These guys literally smashed the window, walked in, had a U-Haul, grabbed a bunch of stuff, and left. The fact that there wasn't bars on the windows is concerning. The fact that you could look in and see valuable stuff is concerning. You have to treat these sports card stores like jewelry stores or banks. You've got to lock everything up at the end of the day. You've got to fortify your windows. You've got to fortify your ceilings. You've got to fortify any back entrance. These guys will find any weak point, any way in. So every single entry points, whether it be a window, whether it be a door, whether it be any kind of side paneling on the business. I mean, literally you have to look at everything from the ceiling down so that these guys won't be able to get in and rob you, because they will. And now while you're there, that's a whole nother story, how you choose to protect yourself. There's certain states where you might be able to do that easier than other states, if you know what I mean. But let's face it, you are gonna get robbed if you open a hobby store. I can't believe that there's not more talk about this amongst the community. I can't believe that there's not more businesses associated with this. Talk about a very good business. Somebody who goes around and fortifies these sports card shops for a certain price and helps them with security. That might be a very good business. So just thought I'd make you aware of the situation going on in Texas. But it's not all bad news in the hobby. Prices are coming down. I'm sure people have been finding good deals on sports cards. The Nationals coming up. A SGC 9.5 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle hit the auction block, and this puppy is set to be the highest priced sports card of all time. Wow, when it ends next month. So we will be sure to come talk about that card and that auction and other cards that end in the next month. Very interesting news that some of these big cards are hitting the auction block, and we will see what happens. But that card is poised already to become the highest priced card ever. So that's pretty awesome. Everybody going to the National, have a good time. Load up your car, load up your backpacks, load up everything you can with stuff. Hopefully you find some good deals out there. And we will be back this week to talk about anything and everything that happens in the sports card world. Fortify your businesses and enjoy your week.